My name is Rocky. I've studied electrical and electronics engineering from AUT, which is in New Zealand. I did a year at Transpower New Zealand, which is a TNSP over there, and then I've migrated here in a similar role with PowerLink Queensland, which is also a TNSP. I've been doing a grad role. I did a grad role in New Zealand for a year, rotating through different teams, and I'm doing a similar kind of role here as well. So far I've done couple of design rotations like telecoms design, protection design, and right now I'm in commissioning. So I'll be doing, it's part of a 4 core rotations and 2 electives, so you can pick and choose your electives, but your 4 core rotations forms like your major part of your grad program. So it all started off as an interest in electronics, and my sister's an engineer as well, so I've always kind of looked up to her. Okay, she did electrical engineering, but she majored in comms at the time. It was a big thing. So I followed kind of her path, okay, kind of leaned me towards it as well. So I was like, okay, I'll do electrical engineering. But then I think with the time, everything sort of shifted from being electronics or being more focused on electrical towards power. So there was a big push about all this renewable energy stuff, and even at the uni, that whole thing transitioned into power systems slowly, and that's where I ended up. I wanted to do something that was not just a job, like also something that will give me a purpose. So being in power industry, you're doing work which is actually impacting our community out there. So having a purpose plus a job, it's like something that aligns with me, something that aligns with my values. So I know when I'm at work, I'm contributing to something that's bigger than myself, and I think that's one of the main reasons. I just feel it in a way, I'm giving it back to the community, like I've got a purpose in a way, so I think that's where that passion sort of element comes in as well. So I think like when you think about electrical engineering in general, a lot of people just think, okay, it's this technical role, and yes, you should definitely know all your fundamentals and any advanced courses you want to do, but I think one of the other important things people should start looking at or should develop is soft skills and communication. So even though you could be a designer, but you still need to communicate it across your internal and external stakeholders. So you need to sometimes present information in a way, okay, because not everybody's going to be technical expert. You need to figure out a way how I'm going to communicate my issues that I'm facing here to someone who could be like one of the biggest stakeholders, but he could not be as technically same level as you. So that's the point. There's no point. Like I could be the smartest person in the room, but if I cannot explain to you what I was trying to say, you're gonna be like, I don't know what that means. You probably just walk away like, I didn't get it, I don't understand. So it's very important. It's a very important thing that it's very important to learn those skills that, hey, how I'm gonna communicate this to my team, how I'm gonna make sure that everybody's on the same page as me, so that if one person doesn't understand it, if it's that most important person, like if that's a major shareholder or stakeholder, you've just lost it. You've just lost the whole project because you couldn't convey the message. What surprised me about power industry was how big it actually was than I initially thought. So when I first thought about doing all these power courses or electrical engineering in general, I was just thinking on a technical ground. I was just not thinking about all these other teams that I come across my work now, and it's actually huge. It's way bigger than I thought. So yeah, it was just surprising that we have so many teams. There's so much that goes in the background that you don't even think about in a daily life. And I didn't actually get exposure to that until I started working in the sector. And it's good in a way because then, let's say you don't like something you're doing, there's so much room to grow, there's so much room to navigate, there's so much room, you can literally go a different team, pick up some other skills and just start working there. I just met a guy in the school here, and then he's been doing something for 15 years, and then he's like, no, I need a new challenge. Now he's switched to like a totally different team. And I think that's pretty cool. Like that's, having that kind of opportunity that you can just switch your career, even though you've been an expert in your field, that's just astonishing. If you think about it, it's all about keeping the lights on. So the core purpose of having this job, or the core purpose of us doing all this work, is to making sure that when someone turns that light on, when they go back home from the job, it should turn on.